Before we begin the video, I'd like to give a big shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters, Snake VR, Luis Alvarez, Max Ratliff, Landon Ladeau, Michael Abeta, and Goyulas200. Thank you so much for your support, and if you want to support us on Patreon, feel free to click the link down below in the description to find out more. Thanks again.
Yo.
Yeah, we hear you, Chad. You're good.
You can actually hear me this time?
Yes. Yeah, you're not out of the loop. Hello, everybody. Welcome to yet another episode of Renegades React. Today we're going to be watching the Charlie's Angels, the new Charlie's Angels official trailer. Da 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 da. It's like, these are my angels. Good morning, angels. Good morning, Charlie. Oh, God. Look, okay, here's what I have to say about this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to feel the same way about this the way I felt about the ones that came out in the 2000s. It's a much superior product that happened in the 70s that honestly is just going to keep getting remade, and we're just going to be continually disappointed.
Tom Green was in the 2000s one, though. And
all the more reason why
and
I
his
don't
name
like
was
it.
Chad.
Fair enough.
It's the Chad.
It's the Chad, isn't it?
The Chad.
No, she goes, Drew Barrymore goes,
It might
no,
be
the Chad was great. He goes, the Chad was great, and then fell back into the tugboat.
Yeah, and he goes up onto the
Just
thing,
yelling.
He's like, "The Chad was great. The Chad was great."
Yeah.
And he puts his hands out, and he's like, "The Chad is stuck."
Yeah. And
That
that
was
was
in the
the
blooper reel.
only good part.
That was okay.
Of
I
the
will
whole
give it
movie.
that. I will give it that. But overall, I was disappointed with the ones that came out in the 2000s. They tried. I understand they tried to do like wire foo and mock a lot of stuff that was happening in the early 2000s. Yeah, but at the same time, they didn't do it too well.
No.
In truth, they both became very dated pieces of schlock, as the nostalgia critic would say. And I have a feeling this one will potentially fall into that same pitfall, which the only reason we're watching this is because it was requested of us, and plus, it's a movie trailer. I mean, it's not that much time out of our day.
Could look cool. We don't know.
Yeah, could look cool.
Could
I
look
mean,
cool.
I've read the people who are in it. There's one I do not want. A person in this I do not like. But I have seen some films where she's been okay, and I'm hoping this is going to be one of those. Kristen Stewart, a.k.a. Bella from the fucking Twilight series.
Here, we're doing this again.
AKA
No, we're not.
the lady with one facial expression.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. But from what I understand, she's kind of grown up about it. I don't know.
like that movie she was in with the dude was in Guantanamo Bay, and then she got sent there,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
the like prisoner or something like that. I don't
Yeah.
know what it's called, but
Then there's also...
that was an interesting one.
Well, there was also the American Alpha, where she played where she was pretty much this agent who was trying to keep this one guy from getting killed by these assassins, because turns out he was like one of those I forget what they're called.
Sleeper agent.
Yeah, one of those sleeper agents that
Yeah.
were triggered by words. But he
Yes.
turns out he'd smoked so much weed he'd forgotten all of his all of his words.
Oh wait, is this the goofy ass dude?
Yeah, from Jesse Eisenberg. From,
Yeah.
Him.
Arrested Development.
No, that's actually Michael Cera. Those two
Oh.
get confused a lot.
Well, I don't give a fuck.
Well,
Basic ass white dudes.
who are both Jewish,
Yeah.
but also he was Adventureland was also one that I liked
Yeah.
a lot. That was
I
actually
actually didn't get into Adventureland. I thought it was kind of a boring movie.
at first it is, but when the plot actually thickens and he gets a job at the amusement park, it actually picks up, and they actually talk about Lou Reed and punk rock music in the in like the late 70s, early 80s. It's actually pretty good.
I think I remember that movie.
But yeah, and it also had Ryan Reynolds in it, which is never a bad thing.
He's the
But
man.
perhaps we should also preface this with I've never even watched the originals.
For real?
Yeah.
Like the 1970s Charlie's Angels. Yeah.
Very funny.
I haven't
Very,
seen any of
very tongue-in-cheek 1970s, girl power stuff and all that, and
Yeah.
very good.
But there's a lot of hilarious comedy bits in it.
Yes,
That's what I like the most about it.
Yes, indeed, and also Farrah Fawcett. I mean, back then, dude, she was it. She was the sex symbol of the world. Everybody loved her. And then Lee Majors put a ring on it, and everybody hated him.
Sound like you a little bit of a hater.
No, I ain't a hater, dude. I mean, Lee Majors, hell, the $6 million man,
Yep.
getting with Farrah Fawcett. Everyone was just like, their children are going to be so beautiful. And no one's ever heard of their children. Sad.
No
but
offense.
true.
We're
No
not
offense.
saying you're
I'm
ugly.
sure y'all are awesome people. But, damn. Everyone just...
Nate going savage for no reason.
What can I say? All right. Anyway, we got the trailer queued up here. Let's give it a watch. And let's see if we'll be interested in this at all.
Check out the Charlie's Angels trailer right now.
Oops. Sorry. Hold on. Figured that would happen. This stupid
Also
thing.
still very loud.
Yeah, it is. Hold on. Let me get it lined up. And
Loud.
You're very loud.
Loud.
I'm half deaf and it hurts my ears.
There we go.
Boy, I can't even understand that daggone damn old English.
That Angly? You can't speak of the Angly?
No, man, I'm going my ears.
Featuring the new single by Ariana Grande, Miley Cyrus,
Maybe
and
we should
Lana
react
Del
to that,
Rey.
too.
No.
Force Nick.
Maybe
No.
I should
No.
not do
No.
that.
Force Nick into like a straight jacket.
How about
and then
let's not
play
about-
Miley Cyrus's
Let's not.
music videos.
Let's not.
do that and just
Let's
pretend
just
we did.
get on with it. Fuck,
I am pretending I
sickles.
did.
I'm sure you are.
I think women can do anything.
Just because they can doesn't mean they should.
But I have so many talents.
It's like I'm powerful with a little bit of gender.
I'm just a decoy stud.
That's just the way you make me feel. Who steals humanitarian aid money?
Outstanding angels.
Oh shit!
Patrick Stewart.
Picard up in this bitch.
Oh, Jamon Hansu. Hell yeah.
I'm the lead programmer on a product that can revolutionize the power industry, but there is a possibility it can be weaponized.
Elena, we need to go.
Wait, is that Jonathan Tucker? Yes, it is.
No, I'm Jane. Oh.
Damn.
Who are you?
I'm Bosley.
Ah, she's Bosley.
Welcome to the past.
And she's directing it.
We
Okay.
exist because
Interesting.
traditional law enforcement can't keep up.
I don't like that, boy.
You guys are like lady spies. Jane's former MI6. Oh god.
What did you do to Sven? I compressed his carotid and deoxygenated his brainstem. Well, that sounds painful.
Don't worry, he's gonna wake up. Unless he doesn't. Sabina runs the ground game. See, I know stuff. Let's get the weapon before it becomes every bad guy's favorite new toy. Take her to the closet, gear her up. We're gonna need some wigs, toys, clothes. Ah, we're still in the first closet.
There's another closet.
Oh, mints.
Let's just stop the touching. Some of these blows up.
Okay.
I love phosphorus.
Jane, are you flirting with a handsome nerd?
Of course not.
Yeah, you are.
How'd that feel? Because it looked like it felt really good.
That felt nice.
I thought I recognized her.
Actually,
Good morning, Charlie.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't realize that was Kristen until halfway through the trailer because of the hair.
You didn't realize that was Kristen Stewart?
Yeah, I did after a minute. I was like, oh, wait, that's her. I
Yeah.
was like, okay.
Whereas the one girl, Naomi Scott, she's actually the one who played Kimberly in the new Power Rangers movie.
This doesn't look like the worst thing ever.
No,
I was interested until about halfway through the trailer,
Really?
where it then started to look like a LA sorority girl
Ah.
Queen Fest. You know what
Towards
I mean?
the end, it started to show some like decent looking action stuff. So.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like, oh man, oh well, Patrick Stewart.
Well,
and then
The jokes were like mildly like chuckle worthy.
Yeah, they weren't. They weren't
like super funny.
well,
or
maybe they're
anything.
saving it for the release.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe they're
they
saving it
could
for
be.
the release.
I
I don't know.
hope.
This is one of those things I'll probably wait and see what a couple of people I trust say about it.
Yeah,
It
same
definitely
here.
doesn't look as bad as the other one.
No.
Where Tom Green was a saving grace. For me, anyway.
That's pretty fucking
When
sad.
that's the saving grace.
That's very
Patrick Stewart
sad.
shows up and it's like, all right.
All right.
It's easily a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, just
With him.
for Patrick
Yeah.
Stewart.
Have him in 3 scenes of the movie.
The
We're
only
good.
thing that would make this even better is if he's like a Bosley who's going a little bit insane, and he comes running out of his house yelling, "You motherfuckers are going to kill all my lilies!" Pow.
It would be even funnier if he wanted to be like with one of the girls, like on the team.
Oh god.
That would be great.
That'd be hilarious. Actually, him and Ian McKellen.
Golden.
Yes, truly golden.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Not the worst.
Not
man.
the worst.
Not what I
Definitely
was
not.
expecting it to be
No,
for sure.
Yeah.
no, absolutely not. And
I went into this with pretty expectations, but it
I
topped
left
that by a
fairly
little
pleased.
bit at least. So
I left fairly pleased. I mean, they got some good people in this. I mean, they got Kristen Stewart, they got Elizabeth Banks, they got Jamon Hansu, they got Patrick Stewart. They got a good cast.
Yeah.
And also
they got Patrick Stewart.
yeah.
So
Also, Patrick Stewart.
Yeah. And also that was Jonathan Tucker, who looks like he's going to be one of the main bad guys. I haven't seen him
Really?
in films in
Yeah.
a while.
Me either.
Because he used to
Like
be
a
in
long
a lot
time.
of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
badass shit in the 90s. A lot of movies. that I
Yeah,
watched.
dude. He was. I mean,
check out that last name though, Evan Spiliotopoulos.
He's obviously Greek.
He made that up.
He's
They
obviously
said story by. Yeah. After he learned how to spell his last name, he was given an English degree.
Right?
I guarantee you he
Kinda
wrote the damn
It's
story.
kind of like Schwarzenegger. Whenever he came over to the States, they were like, "Can you spell your last name?" Yes, easily. SCHWARZENNEGGER. Here's your English degree, man.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, there's an honorary one right there.
Hang that plaque on the wall.
I
just
probably
for your
misspelled it
fucking name.
myself. Actually, I put too many N's in there. But, yeah. Still, I'm interested in seeing what this turns out being. I mean, you never know.
No,
you really never know. I mean, this might, I'm not going to say it's going to win any awards, but not many films like this do.
A lot of good movies don't.
Yeah. But Black Panther did, which blew a lot of people away. It's like, hey, a Marvel film that won an Oscar. And now I'm just like, now I'm waiting to see what they're going to do with Avengers Endgame, because if friggin' Robert Downey Jr. doesn't get nominated, I'm going to be pissed.
True.
As shitty as it is to say, comic book movies still aren't taken as seriously as they should be.
And to me,
It just is what it is.
To me, when Hugh Jackman didn't get an Oscar nomination for Logan
Logan
was a heart-wrenching movie.
Yeah.
Logan was sick as fuck.
Yes,
Yes,
it
it
was
was.
a great film. It had so much heart, so much love put into it. I actually acknowledge that as the end of the X-Men franchise, not Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix can suck a dick. But that, to me, is an example of a comic book film that actually embraces the heart of
Yeah.
which it represents. I mean,
I still gotta see Dark Phoenix because I'm the weird guy
Don't.
that likes the X-Men movies that nobody else really likes. So
I think they were all good, but that's just
yeah, like I really
Dark Phoenix.
like I enjoyed the fuck out of Apocalypse.
yeah.
No, Apocalypse
Like,
was
and
good.
a lot of people were like,
Apocalypse was good.
it was pretty disappointing, and I was
Well,
like, I thought it was awesome.
Apocalypse was decent.
But, I don't know.
Apocalypse was decent. A lot of people had problems with the plot holes in it, and I can see that.
Yeah.
But overall,
I'm
it
not
was an
very good
effect-
at spotting plot
well,
holes unless they're
It
just
was an
stupidly
effects
obvious, like
extravaganza.
Star Wars.
Also, something Corridor Digital pointed out about the Apocalypse movie, there's actually an effects shot that is left in the film where it's Magneto trying to hold back the metal that Apocalypse is shooting at him, and in the last very possible frame you can see all of the particles and everything that's in the shot except for Magneto disappears. They left that in the movie on accident. They forgot to chop it off and have the special effects put on there at the end. And
But then you're also trying to follow the story, so your brain doesn't have enough power to even notice some shit like that.
No,
'Cause you're
well,
like,
I
"Why
didn't
does
notice
this
it.
happen?"
I never
I didn't
noticed
notice
that.
it in the theatrical release. I didn't notice it in the theatrical.
There's just so much shit going on at that point in time where all that's going. It's like, what, 3 different action plots taking place at the same time.
Sort of, yeah.
It's like the
because
stuff people noticed about like Frozen after the fact, like the fact that like when she flips her ponytail over, it phases through her shoulder.
They
and
actually
shit.
fixed that in the later releases.
Oh, I'm
and
sure
they
they
fixed it in
fucking
Kingdom
did.
Hearts 3. They fixed it in Kingdom Hearts 3, so it's just...
Yeah, I noticed that they did it right in Kingdom Hearts 3. That was one of the things I noticed. I was like, oh, she's doing the hair thing. Oh, cool, they did it right.
Yeah, they fixed it.
Could you imagine being the guy that fucked that up? Just being like,
Oops.
watching the movie, being like,
Oh shit.
All of a sudden, here comes Jennifer Lee marching through the door, just like, who did it?
Someone's going to say something about this to me.
And then he's sitting there waiting at his desk, and Jennifer Lee comes in and she's like, what did you do? And he's like, it wasn't me, it was the intern. Yeah. And the intern's just like, he's got 2 coffees in his hand.
The intern's like, I don't even have the password to log into the computer. How is it me?
Like, what? And the guy's just like, take this bullet for me, man. I need this job. Gosh. So, interestingly enough, we don't hate this. I'm interested to see how else it's going to progress, whether there's another trailer or whether it's going to be released with just this trailer. I mean, either way, I'm interested. I'm interested a little bit. So, hey, I guess that's really all we had to say about it in this. So until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
I'm Chad.
And we will see you all in the next one. You stay classy, San Diego.